Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Yeah. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah. Hey, GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the end zone. Where did he go? You way too slow, homie. I been gone. I know you see, I got the rings, homie. I been flown. Me and the team going for rings. That is the end goal. Hey, I go beast mode. All around the world like Eco. I go crazy like CeeLo. Can't stop me like Chico's. I'm suave like Rico. Can't be mine no repo. This my home like Depot. Can't deny like Vito. Hey, hey, way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah. Hey, GPS. I got goals. I know where to go.
Hey, you mother.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Chicken.
was-
Fucking in it, you mother. In it. Yeah.
What?
Low
I
has
told
a
you,
new
mother. In a. Samuel L. Mother Jackson.
He's got a new toy.
Yeah.
Surprise, mother. Welcome, Chicken Hustler. My name is Lo, and if you look in the back of Jared, that's my hand.
His hand is visible.
Yes, I am also known as the elderly emo night DJ.
Oh, okay.
I was voted least likely to stray away from dare training, but you can call me Derek.
My dare officer knows your name.
I'm the I'm the guy known as having the most Tour de France awards as Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, but the cool thing is he has one extra nut. He has three now.
Also known as Jared.
Yeah, it's a mutation.
And if you think about it, guess what? If you have no Tour de France awards or medals, neither does he.
Sorry.
Wait, they all got revoked?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They got taken away.
You know what? I
He
do
was on
remember
steroids.
that. Yeah.
Or performance enhancing supplements.
Well, to make up for
Cialis.
his
He was
T
on-
levels. Yeah.
His T levels.
Yeah. That's what I heard. He was on a prescribed medication to make up for T levels.
I mean, he has 0 T.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0 T and a lot of ostrone.
Wow.
Well, you know, it's been a couple. Has it been about a month since we all been in the same room?
At least 3 weeks.
Well, in this room.
In this particular room, yeah.
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 Together in this, at least 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Together forever.
Together, we're gonna find our way.
I don't know
Yeah.
where we're gonna find our way to.
A lot of stuff going
Together, something.
On top of being
Round two.
Get your finger off that fucking button. See? Didn't even catch that one.
Give it to me, Daddy.
not yet, he's not.
Derek, what you been up to other than falling on your ass completely drunk
Oh yeah. that was
and breaking
sick.
chairs?
That's just the wrestling part of me, that life that I live. I just break chairs a lot.
Me and Lo figured it out. That's the 7th chair we've broken and Shaky Not Slurred.
All chairs were harmed in the process of filming Shaky Not Slurred.
Shit.
Yeah, I've been working on the summer festivals, stuff like that. I had to put a little pause in that though to tattoo at SummerCon.
Yeah,
Dude.
that looked awesome.
Tell us about SummerCon, Derek.
SummerCon was a very fun weekend. Tons of celebrities. There's a lot of people that still don't know what SummerCon is. It's Comic-Con with more mediums and more celebrities.
Yeah, they're telling your fortune. They're giving palm reading.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome from an outside perspective though, because you got TV shows, you got wrestlers, you got sitcom, you got everything all in one. And
Yeah.
Derek and Lana and Josh.
Yeah, we were all there tattooing. It was pretty much.
Who walked into your shop that I see the video of?
Oh yeah. So final day of SummerCon, I'm sitting there by myself eating a lobster roll, and Stephen Baldwin decides to just walk into the booth and he's taking a photo of my banner. And he's like, "Oh, this is a pretty cool spot you got here." I was like, what are you doing here, man? So I fucking pulled it. I was like, no one's going to believe me. I get out a camera before he dips out of there. Got like a 3-second video of him talking to me.
But the best part is in the video, he's like, hey, man, just doing Stevie B things.
Yeah, I was like, what do you do? He's like, Stevie B things, you know. Then he walks away. I got the video because I was filming my buddy Ronnie, like a creeper in the back. And then Stephen Baldwin walks into my shot.
Just doing Stevie B things, bro.
I was like, what?
That's awesome.
Dude,
So,
can you imagine his life is just probably pretty fucking rad. You should have seen his fucking ponytail though, man. It was fucking pretty.
He had a ponytail?
He was very hippied out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. So he was from fucking Biodome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his station was right next to Poly Shore. They had a little
Polyamorous relationship?
Yeah. They had a little biodome area. The thing that bewildered me the most, though, is he sent his agent back, and I'm in the middle of a tattoo, and she's like, hey, Steve asked for you to post that video and tag him so he can share it. And I was like, okay, I will do that right now.
Yeah,
I'll stop my tattoo.
let me re-sanitize.
Yeah, and then she's like, also, he wants to, which one is your business card? He wants to take your business card. And I was like, it's those ones over there. So she grabs the right one. I'm like, okay.
Dope.
He should never shared my story ever.
But to be honest, it's not even 24 hours. It's just about 24 hours. So,
Yeah, I'm sure he's a
let's
busy
give it
guy.
time.
So
I mean, last year for SummerCon, and the one before that too, Ming Chen.
yeah,
Was that emo night?
Yeah, if you guys are familiar with Ming Chen, he was part of the Comic Book Men, the TV show. So Kevin Smith owns a comic book shop in New Jersey with a couple guys, Brian and Ming. Oh my God, I'm trying to Mike and shit. I know I'm forgetting the other guy with the long hair that looks like that Viking.
Muse.
No, not Jay. Why he pops in, but there's like 4 main guys in that show, and Ming Chen was in that show basically like the peon of it. They always like made fun of him, and he always like, "Hey man, I got this great idea to make the shop awesome," and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, Ming," and he was basically my favorite cast member on there because he got shat on all the time, and then he just showed up at your bar 2 years ago,
yeah.
and then we became friends, exchanged numbers, and now every time fucking Ming comes into town, he hits me up and is like, dude, I'm in town. Let's go get some drinks at Bob's and do crazy shit. And then, yeah, he attended the This Party Sucks emo night last year, which we did Saturday again. So it was like basically a whole year anniversary.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I checked on him because he's usually at SummerCon, but he was doing a convention in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, another thing that was cool about Biodome, was it Joey Lauren Adams was there, and she still looks incredibly hot.
Oh, she was also on the other side of the booth.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah. Heather Locklear, still hot.
Really?
Oh God, Debbie Dunning from Home Improvement.
Still hot.
Yeah, still hot.
Yeah.
I met Christy Swanson at the last Comic-Con and she's still hot.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of these ladies, I'm like, good on you. Also, the dude from Boy Meets World, the principal.
Oh, Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney was there.
Mr. Feeney was there, yeah.
Yeah, I did not know he was the original voice of Kit.
Kit, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I did not know you were a Kit. And he's very old now, and he's just like...
They had the car at SummerCon.
Fuck yeah.
They had Knight Rider there, yeah.
My dog was named Mr. Feeney.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, he was a little
Nice.
Chiweenie, and he was a
Feeney the Chiweenie?
Well, that's the weird thing is I didn't know he was like a Chiweenie until like he was about this big, and had like the wiener dog kind of body, but like a Chihuahua. I don't know, Mr. Feeney. Anyways, he was super regal and very precious to my heart. Still alive, lives in Florida.
Living the senior
Oh,
citizen
living
lifestyle.
Did
yeah.
you retire him to Palm Springs or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Shitting in the sand on the beach.
No, they when me and my ex broke up, she took Mr. Fiends, and I was like, all right, but we still stayed in contact, and I'd go visit him. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to bring you Scott Wiggle, Biggie. What up, Scott? Dude, look at that updated photo. He looks like he should
exactly
be
the same.
He looks like he should be 500 feet away from a school.
Hey, good on you.
Hey,
you
good on
look
you for
exactly the same after 5 years.
Were you driving that photo? That's illegal.
Lo, what you been doing?
A lot.
Okay, cool. Moving on.
Oh, that tracks. Actually, no, just doing the same thing, working, and this past Saturday was our This Party Sucks emo night. Jared, myself, a guy in the other room who doesn't want to say hi to us. He, oh shit, just lost my job today. Did you lose your job or did you gain an opportunity to get another badass motherfucker? That's what it is.
So what you're trying to tell me is you're cashing in all your sick days and coming to meet me at O'Malley's for trivia after this?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, any door that closes just gives you an opportunity to chop it
To
up with
drink.
an axe,
Yeah. Unless it's the back door.
like Jack Nicholson.
Oh my God.
I'm not allowed in O'Malley's for another 6 months. So, anyways,
Is that real?
no, it's not.
Oh, I was like, what did you do?
It's his
You
own.
were there, Jared.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he went fucking ham.
Yeah, you know, when I go. I can still do it. I know I can still do it. So there's that.
Something
But
about drinking a whole bottle of whiskey to yourself, Flo? Was that what I heard?
well,
Broadhorn, baby. Broadhorn whiskey.
shit, he's in Texas now.
Oh, well,
Well.
shit.
Get a plane. Cool.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
I mean, honestly, it's a 4.5 hour trip. The cost from Dallas to here is about $250.
I mean, we can set up a go fun Scott.
Go fuck Scott.
Go Scott. But yeah, no, emo night, another great night. Had a lot of fun. Can't say so much. I mean, it's just great. I always love doing it. It's great to have the people out. It's great to have Jared and I still doing it all after all these years. We're elder emos now.
Yeah. I got an interview from the local NPR radio station about our emo night. I didn't hear if he did the thing because he was doing a piece.
I read it.
Oh, you read it?
Yeah, and it here's the thing.
KXP something.
Yeah, so it was like an excerpt. It's like, this is not the regular emo that I'm about, you know, like Sunny Day Real Estate, you know, because, you know, I grew up in emo, but it was 100% emo. And then it went away from the airport and started talking about other places. It wasn't a big P. I actually searched for it the other night to come to think about it, Jared.
Whack.
It was kind of whack.
NPR, whack.
WXPX, whack. The fact that they didn't even put airport in there too long, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.
94.1 KMPS, whack.
Well, hey, let's say fuck it and let's move on to a segment then.
We have a special guest with us today.
Oh, this guest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
but I wasn't done with Sunday because I saw fucking Derek Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the convention.
Yeah, he went to the convention.
And I met so many people, even the big show, Paul White.
Because I'm Paul White. Because I'm Paul White.
Yeah.
And then my daughter loves to cosplay. She went as Mika. I think that's what her name is.
I dated a girl named Mika back in the day. She had a weird nose.
That was the cosplay.
Yeah.
Mika
Jared's
City.
ex-girlfriend.
So I'm actually going to cosplay the next SummerCon.
I've been thinking about trying it out. But
So check this out. Casey Jones.
Yeah.
Digitals. I got a 3D printer doing the mask.
I have the authentic mask.
Now, you two know my girlfriend, right? So here it is. Perfect April O'Neil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, dude. And she's like, oh, yeah, I can do that. I was like, oh, yeah. Sweet. All right. He goes, glad you guys are where I wanted to drop in for some laughs. Just a second. I'm going to watch you on YouTube. There
Sounds
you go.
good.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go. And Filthy Seahawks. Guess I'm the only person here.
No,
LOL.
you're not.
We're here too.
No,
Yeah.
we're all laughing with each other, not at each other.
Yeah. Hey, Derek, you're going to go into that different segue. We're going to do that segue. This next segue goes out to Sig Brewery right down the road. If you're around on Mondays in South Tacoma Way, the cool thing is you can go to Radnor's for a 253 burger and then go to Sig for another 253 beer.
They got great burgers. We have
Ooh.
in this little chilled bucket something new to the world that everyone's been asking for.
Yeah, you guys are going to freak out
This is
because I'm excited.
From the movies.
It's
April
called
From the Movies.
It's called Did I Do That? Like Steve Urkel, and it's got the same glasses that I'm wearing currently. Exactly.
Slib
It's
heads.
Mountain Dew flavored hard soda.
We'll see. We will
And
see.
Baja Blurst flavored. Baja Blurst.
Blob. The Paul
flavored
Blart
hard
version.
soda. Yeah.
Oh, shit. All
So
right.
this is too interesting to not try.
All right, are we going to do the do or the blurst first? And guys,
Let's
here's
go
the
with
thing.
the do first.
We're not quitters. We're not itches. We're drinking all these. I'm looking at you, Jared.
We're getting hammered drunk.
Well,
on,
okay.
On Baja Blurst.
But I mean, to make it taste like that, there's probably got to be like 48 grams of sugar in this shit.
It's
so.
got to be.
And
so
guys,
bad.
I'm doing this for you. I'm going to be in a comatose after this, but let's go.
All right.
So are we all doing our own?
I guess.
Yeah, we are. That's what they're here for.
I'll give you that chilled one. I'll take that chilled one.
Oh,
We
that's
can-
kind of chilled.
Are we doing the blurst or the regular first?
Let's do the regular.
Let's start original.
All
OG.
right. AMSR.
So the Three Stooges of beer opening.
Yeah. Gentlemen, let's give it a smell real quick.
Yeah, let's give it a smell.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, it smells so good.
It's got a lemony smell.
It smells like.
It smells like
Kinda smells like juicy
mellow,
fruit.
Yeah.
It smells like Four Loko.
It smells like yellow mellow.
Yeah. It definitely smells like malt liquor in some way.
They have an actual Baja Blast Hard Mountain Dew. Well, we have a,
Collaboration citrus hard soda with our friends, family at Vice Beer in Vancouver, because family matters. Oh, get it?
Damn.
Did I do that?
Here we go.
All
Here we
let's
go.
give it a
Cheers.
sip. Cheers. That tastes like pretty much like Mountain Dew. It's got a real lemony aftertaste.
It's
It
very
does.
lemony.
lemony schnickets.
I'd down it. 3.
It's pretty fucking sweet, but hey, if you like soda, then
Oh my God, Shio would love this.
It's almost sour.
It's got a sour taste to it.
But we're also rocking 6%.
Oh?
16 ounce.
It's
breathe off the tongue
sour
off.
at the end.
It's almost got like a lemon shandy kind of flavor to it. Like it's very citrus.
It's like what was it? Airhead, kind of like an air. Was it the sour head? The little balls, airheads, right? Sour heads. What are those called?
Lemon heads?
Maybe.
Yes, they're called lemon heads.
What the ones with the heads with exploding on it?
Yeah. Oh, that's this the fucking warheads.
Yeah, it kind of has a lemon warhead like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. It's a
Yeah.
lemon warhead.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can taste it.
Whoa.
It's honestly, I do veer away from sweet stuff, so it's gonna be rough getting this whole thing down, but whatever.
Hey, look, there's E. He was with us a couple weeks ago when
Oh, yeah.
Derek made
There
his
he is.
fall. He goes, damn it, that's going to be Drunk City up in there.
E, man, you were cracking me up. Thank you for, holding it down in my chair.
Boom, look at Andy's on there. That Sig by Seltzer slaps. Yeah, it
It's
does,
pretty
Andy.
good.
We're reviewing it, and we've come to the conclusion, yes, it's good, but it tastes a little bit more like lemon warheads.
It's got that sour aspect. You know what's really funny about alcoholic Mountain Dew is, you know how Mountain started
It was supposed to be a mixer for whiskey.
for whiskey. A couple of it was like two redneck dudes had a there was a certain type of whiskey mixer that they were getting on the East Coast, and then when they moved over to West Coast, so like we can't get this anymore. They fucking came up with their own version of it. It's called Mountain Dew. It's intended to be a mixer for whiskey.
So I got a question.
I've got an answer.
So that was Mountain Dew, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck's up with Mellow Yellow?
Mellow
Who came
Yellow,
up with Mellow Yellow?
I had like a
I don't know.
It
It just reminds me of Days of Thunder and the Mellow Yellow fucking NASCAR.
you know
You mean Dr. Thunder?
fucking
Thunder.
Yeah, the
The generic Dr. Pepper.
the one that's supposed to taste like Mr. Pibb.
Oh, Mr. Pibb, not Dr. Pepper, but Mr. Pibb. No, not Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb, are you dumb? Are you new?
I had a
All right.
a can and
Hey, Meg, what's happening? That's my sister.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
Jar bar.
Jar bar.
Jar bar binks.
I
Jar bar drinks.
don't know. I don't think she's ever watched this.
Oh.
Mix
welcome
over
on.
whiskey. Fuck no.
I still have never tried Mountain Dew and whiskey together, knowing that fact.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be made with as a mixer or like a chaser, but it was definitely made for whiskey
Hold on.
drinkers.
Scott said, have you ever had Mountain Dew whiskey? My friends and I went doing it back in 2006, called it a snatchback.
What does that have to do with any of that? Oh, she's never watched. Well, congratulations. You're going to learn a lot of funny stuff. Oh, boy. Mom used to watch this and just go, do you guys have to swear so much?
You know what? Just because we don't have to swear that much anymore.
Yeah. Well, she actually wrote out, do you have to say fuck so much? And I think that was the first time I've ever heard my mom say that or spell it out. So,
I'm trying to do the censor thing.
oh my God. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's try this one.
The Baja.
No, dude, I haven't finished it.
I haven't finished this either. I'm gonna be so bloated. Oh my god.
Shut up and drink. Jesus Christ.
Where?
Right here.
I'm trying to Google what the original Mountain Dew was.
I was just actually talking about the whole. I was doing trivia about food and beverages, and of course the old Coca-Cola one came up, and I was like, everybody knows that stuff.
That's fucking stupid. Don't even bring it up.
But if I remember correctly, the very first soda, other than some like root beers, like root beer elixirs type stuff, was Dr. Pepper.
So while we're drinking this, I got a couple questions before we get to the next drink so we can do this. So
It's going to give me heartburn like crazy. I have Tums in my pocket.
I'm too old to be drinking shit like this.
Jesus Christ, guys.
I kid you not. Everybody knows.
So Jared,
I keep loose Tums in my pocket. Loose chewable Tums.
all right, guys, here we go.
What?
When you're at Bob's and drunk, what's your favorite guilty pleasure song to sing?
My favorite guilty pleasure is to pull out like a 90s, 2000s rock list, like alternative list, and I just hand it to somebody. I go, tell me when to stop. And then I stop. And then they're like, all right, I'll do a song, whatever one off of this. I'll pick one out.
Here we go. Collective Soul,
Yeah,
I
sure.
think I've done Collective Soul a
Or-
couple times.
Candlebox.
Candlebox. Wait, hold on. What was the question?
Was it Collective Soul or Soul Asylum?
No one wants to sing Soul.
That
Asylum.
yeah.
Heaven, let your light shine down. Or
Yeah.
Candlebox.
Who was Candlebox?
Candlebox did the
No,
didn't mean to treat you oh so
bad,
bad, but I did it anyway.
No, me, yeah.
Didn't mean to treat you oh so bad.
Okay, I will
don't know why we
never
started
be
doing
able to
country
sing that
version of
song.
it.
Oh my god.
Because when he gets to the end, see that's in it's in Lowe's range. It's in your drunk range. Because we were at Bob's the other night, and what was it? Freaking I don't remember, but you were singing a song.
Oh, I was doing Deftones.
Yeah, you were doing a Deftones song.
it was either,
Or no, it
they're
was
making me do Linkin Park a lot.
no shit. No, it was
That's right, Chris.
the Red.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, Chris is like, of course he's gonna do it.
And-
Far behind. He's like, of course.
Yeah.
And I leaned over. I think it was to Lowe, and I go, he's not drunk, is he? He's like, no, surprisingly not. I was like, yeah, he does that song way different when he's drunk.
And you know the greatest thing about that conversation, Jared? I don't remember it.
Oh wow, we had a good time.
Oh God.
We had there was this girl that was running around, and it was obviously her birthday, and she was just like, oh my god, and she was wearing this like low cut thing where her boob was like literally about to pop out at
Did I
any
say
given
something?
point. Oh, you said something, I said something, Shia said something, like we all said, like, girl,
Oh yeah, that random birthday chick.
yeah, hike that shit up. And she's just running around. She's like, oh my God, guess how old I am? And I was like, 25. She goes, close. Goes to the next person. How old do you think I am? He goes, 29. Close. And then I think it was Lowe or Paul was like 21. She's like, oh my God, it's my 21st birthday.
I remember that. I know that was.
And I was just like, how is 29 even close? Girl, you look rough for
How
21.
old I was like, how old are you? I don't know, but your tits are 45 right now.
Oh,
You need to,
and I
do
felt, and we all were cracking up, and I felt good for like half a second because I was like, all right, let's play the same game. How old do you think I am? She goes, 28. And I was like, fuck yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. All right,
would-
still got it.
Can confirm
And then
I
I
was
re-
sitting right next
And
to
then
him.
I realized, I was like, but it came from her.
The 21-year-old with 42-year-old pancake tits. You know what?
A lot of 21-year-olds have been on more heinous 3-day benders than I have in my entire life. Because they go to the Gorge every month and hit these fucking EDM festivals.
The difference
And
is,
just-
Derek, you don't do 3-day benders. You do 7-day benders because you're a champion.
Well, I consolidate, okay? If I bundle it, it's like shopping at Costco. Okay, just bundle it all together, get my month out of the way, then I can just spend the rest of the month drinking regularly.
I
His
thought
slogan
you were
is-
more. I thought you were more of a Sam's Club type of guy.
Yeah, his slogan is do things in moderation,
Yeah, exactly. Like drinking straight from the bottle.
That's a normal Friday, Saturday night, and you
That's
know it.
normal for us as a group from Shaken Not Slurred. I think that's where we champion. We can champion that. We do that.
You know, these chops, they're just not going away like they're supposed to.
What?
These chops. The chops I got for partying.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
Not my
chops? You
actual
got
chops.
chops
I was
going
like,
on, or-
what's going on over here?
All right. So I got one more question.
All right, what do we
finish
got?
This one here. If you were given $1 million to spend on anything you want, what are you buying?
Dick surgery.
Dick?
Making that thing
Dick
giant.
surgery. Dick. I'm buying dick.
I'm buying dicks. Just 24/7 dicks all around me.
Oh man, that's such a tough question
Right.
because if you had the $1 million and you want to play it smart, you invest in something that you know you're going to get a return, and you can kind of just chill on the investment and the
Yeah, but we're not
the
that.
interest. But we're not that. So 100%, I would use all that money just to go travel all around the world as much as possible.
The obvious answer would be to put that in my high yield savings account and collect 4.5 interest on it until I figure out which stocks I'm going to go in on. But if I couldn't invest it, I would go immediately towards music festivals and travel.
Yep, I want to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
I had to bail out of my Japan trip to stay in town and work.
So, hey, Derek, because
Yeah?
we talked about this because it was literally right after like our Vegas trip, which we're planning it again. That's right. Shaken Not Slurred 2026 WrestleMania back in Vegas. Jared,
Oh boy,
do you want to go?
when is WrestleMania again?
It's in April.
It's in April.
That actually might work,
Dude.
but we're gonna leave you this time.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. You already know that.
I know.
No,
Yeah.
we're going to all be at the airport doing the Spider-Man thing. Like, who's leaving each other?
All right, hold on. Chris Connor says the Tums say 48.
Yeah, actually, I've been having gastrointestinal whatever problems since I was like 18. I used to be prescribed Asifex and have to take a stomach medication because at one point I wore away the stomach lining.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had no stomach lining,
You
and
also don't have a liver, so we know that.
I do. It's working real hard these days.
It's actually a robotic pump now.
So Scott goes, if I was allowed, I would buy property. If not, I would get electronics and scalp potatoes.
I mean,
He's a prepper.
Yeah. So if I had $1 million, honestly, the first thing I would do, I would do three things. I would
I thought you were gonna say a three-way. I was like, well, I figure if you had $1 million,
three-way.
I would take Bridget the
two
midget.
chicks at the same time.
No, I'm happy where I'm at. I can't do more than one now these days, and I'm happy with that. There's way days back in my 20s and 30s where I was like, hey, I can do so many. Okay, no, okay.
That's okay. That was a really good story. I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
really right.
Yeah,
He's
Crazy,
crazy, guys. He's
right?
crazy.
I think our editors may have came in on that one, but
Yeah, this literally came all over.
you know, you hit like and subscribe, you get the uncensored edition.
Yeah.
Guys,
we're
it
like-
is so
Oh my
hot
god,
in here.
he's so rude.
It's so hot in here.
It's pretty
It
fucking
was
hot
like
up in
Nelly.
here.
If I had $1 million, honestly, and this is what I'm going to do anyway.
I would donate it to children.
for that.
Fuck them kids.
Not literally, but
So I'm letting this is my goal anyway. So this is my 7-year goal is I'm buying property. I'm going to buy a place in Vegas and a place in Nashville. And I have a place here already. So I just want to have 3 places so I can Airbnb when I'm not there and friends and family can travel. We can go those places and have a great time because Nashville is like Vegas Part 2 and Vegas is Vegas Part 1 and Washington is where we reside and let's do it. So that's what I would do.
If I'm buying property, because you can do this and still
And
travel
put your back
hella.
into it.
If I'm buying property anywhere, I'm going like somewhere southeast, but not like near a major city, like too close. I was looking at houses, beautiful houses in
oh yeah, they're insanely cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Baton Rouge, $90,000 for a 2-story, 6-bedroom house, three baths.
So this is
On
where
5 acres.
This is where they'd be rad because I'll buy those houses. Derek, you can get those ones. Jared, you can buy the alcohol with $1 million, and invest it in hair products, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine because Derek and I don't need hair products.
But like,
But you
look
need
at-
beard oil, baby.
if you look at
Right.
property out here, you can spend your entire $1 million check on a fucking single property.
On 5 acres.
God.
yeah, and
fuck
it's so fucking ridiculous out here.
Yeah. With $1 million on the East Coast, you could get probably 300 acres.
Yeah, and there's so much
And a
land out
mule.
there. And a,
I mean, my
and a
step
plow and mule.
No, like my stepsister moved back east, and they sold their house and used the money. They bought a house and acreage. I think I want to say it was like 10 to 15 acres, and a house, and it was still around $250,000
Oh wow.
for a house and like 10, 15 acres. And the house is huge.
Oh shit.
And they have all these places to like build mother-in-law suites. So my stepmom's gonna be living there with them and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah,
All right. Hold
I'm
on.
also- I'm
We
also-
got Scott here. Hold
I'm
on.
acclimated to like high humidity areas. Like
I hate humidity. Hate it.
I went to New Orleans and I was walking around in just my underwear with a beer in my hand. And like
That
I
tracks.
could feel like me becoming my dad because he like he walked around in his underwear all the time and he like almost had a Cajun accent. Just like yeah. And I'm just like, oh no, I'm becoming my father.
Well, we did the dad
next day,
jokes
he
that
just
one
fucking
time.
just-
We did the dad jokes.
Oh, and underoos.
And we wore the tighty whities with
that's
wife
all-
beaters tucked into our underwear.
All
Hell yeah.
respect to Jared's dad for that.
And
one.
that's, because that's what my dad walked around in. I got so many stories of him trying to whoop my friend's asses at like 5 a.m. Going, what are you kids doing? You know.
Dude, it was always my dad would just walk out in the living room in his underwear when me and my friends were hanging out. House parties in high school, he just would walk out in the middle of the room in his underwear, like, I gotta grab this thing.
Dude, this is one thing that I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy us because we're kind of stuck with each other because that's what we are.
Yep.
About like 20, 30 years we're doing this podcast. Old ass motherfuckers. Do you remember during Burns? I'm like, nope, don't. And we're all fucking literally in like tank tops and fucking underwear doing the podcast. It's
Right.
sick.
I want to try the sex one.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
we'll
ready.
do
Either
this
that or I'm going to move on to another segment.
No, we're going to do that.
I just killed-
2 things. Let's just say what's up to Scott.
Hey,
Commercial
Scott.
Real estate is where the money's at. Build, rent it out, sell 10, 20 years after. And before drinking this other one, I got to say this real quick. I had one of my really good friends that I've known for a long way pass away. I want to give a big what up to Fish Hook. I got that right here. A little bit of this right here. He passed away a couple weeks, about 2-3 weeks ago. This next drink's for you. He's been one of my good friends for a long time. Always supported me. Just a great guy. And this next drink is for you, and we're gonna try it. It's gonna be the Baja
Blurst.
Blurst.
Let me smell that.
Smells fruitier.
It smells like Jared after
All
a
right.
shower.
I took 3 showers today. 3. I'll tell you about it in a minute because it's part of my segment.
Oh, that's phenomenally better. It still has that lemony afterbite.
It does. It has that.
But it's got the smooth Baja Blast flavor. When
It's like it hits your tongue right on the sides.
Yep.
You know what else hits on the sides?
Oh, here we go.
I don't know. I was just asking you.
Yeah, right. He was gonna make a dick joke.
No, me? No.
Yeah. He's gonna make a joke about having a hammerhead wiener head.
No, my shit goes upwards. So
Wait,
here's
They
a
call me
question.
hammerhead.
Wait, the hammerhead wienerhead. That reminds me, because we were watching some old Jimmy Fallon Saturday Night Live shit, and they're doing a radio broadcast just like this. And it's 2 guys. It's him and Ben Affleck, and they're going after each other as like wacky radio hosts, and they're fucking with each other, and they're like, "Hey, I just saw someone that's try to touch my wiener. We'll be right back." Jimmy Fallon gets it. He goes, "Oh my God, Dirty Dan just pooped on his own wiener. He's got a poop wiener. No kidding." And then we'll be right back. And then and he called it a freaking poop wiener.
So,
He just pooped on his own wiener.
so, ladies and gentlemen, 2 of the 3 podcasters in this place has broken their penis.
I have okay. I have not.
I've never broken my
Well,
penis.
you kind of broke it a little.
Did a little sprain.
A little. I had a rupture.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
You know, I broke mine.
The vein had a little damage
Oh
to
my
it,
God.
which caused some internal bleeding and a lot of swelling.
So this is Of course, this is live on the interweb, so everyone.
Yeah.
I don't care about this shit.
If my sister's still watching, hey,
Yeah,
he's a catch.
Yeah. Did it in Vegas on a one-night stand.
Did you know if you
More like a third leg
when
stand.
when you're doing the thing, you can actually break your dick.
Yeah.
Like this can go like this.
Hold on, how did this start?
Hammerhead dickhead.
Oh yeah,
dickhead.
that's right. Hammerhead dickhead.
And then poop wiener.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about broke dick.
It's one of those things where sometimes you actually have to get you have to go to a doctor and get it corrected.
Yeah. Dennis Rodman did that.
Yeah, same here. But the greatest thing is why would you mess it up? Because this shit goes
I wouldn't know.
It hooks.
I'm very careful.
It hooks.
Yeah, I'm a virgin. My one-night stand was just a HJ.
Oh my god.
I hate hand job.
It was a HJ.
Oh my god.
Oh, what are you doing?
I've done some weird shit, man. Not weird shit, but just a whole bunch of shit. And I was like, I'm
Re-entry malfunction. I love that.
Fucking, she busts out the pierogi roller.
No, dude,
Yeah. Who is she? I love pierogies.
no, fuck this. Going to
I'm Polish as fuck.
going to the doctor and looking at the mechanism that they do, it's like a hate chamber to get it correct. I'm like, do I want to get a hate chamber or do I just want to have a member that just hits the G spot automatically? 2 for the win. Thank you.
I don't really care because all I think about is myself. If you ain't first, you're last.
All right. So Scott goes, you know why that's why our penises have a mushroom tip? It creates a suction that pulls towards the opening of the vagina. Scientists think it's a leftover evolutionary trait to remove other male sperm.
Oh.
What the? And this is why we love Scott.
So it's a sperm shovel?
Yeah, it's a hammerhead sperm shovel. Oh my god.
Dude, that's it. That's
That's a new name of
Derek-
my punk band.
Derek-
Hammerhead sperm shovel.
Or is it
Hey, I'm gonna give you my sperm shovel.
You guys see Hammerhead sperm shovel last night?
Dude,
What? They're in
Did
town?
you actually know that Stain's Mud Shovel song was actually called Sperm Mud Shovel?
sperm
God.
shovel?
Sperm shovel.
He goes, sorry, the subject's name by the time I
No, I
said
love
it."
that. That's great.
Dude, that's what we love you for.
I feel like I'm going to draw this as a supervillain.
Also, I was watching our stuff not too long ago, some past stuff, and I don't know if it was Derek and I talking about this, but do you remember Billy McHale's incident?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Christ
Because
is coming back. Christ is coming
Where Mike
back
is on the
now.
floor.
Because Scott was there. We did an after party at Billy McHale's over in Federal Way, and then after that, that was the time it was Jared, myself, Sweet,
Derek.
and
Alex was there.
and Trish was on. the
Trish was
podcast.
there. I think there was like 3 or 4 other people that joined us that night.
And then
Shows that-
I got that back room for us to have a after party podcast party, and then we had some of those old ladies just come in. And what song was playing when fucking?
It was
Sweet-
a long, short skirt, long jacket, and at the end instead of go na 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 na.
I thought it was Careless Whisper.
Nope, he was singing "Christ is coming back."
No,
Christ is coming back.
I'm talking about when Sweet was dancing with
Yeah.
the lady and she fell
She
over.
body slammed him.
Yeah, he got fucking suplexed.
Yeah, I can break out the video. I think it
See if
might
you can
take me a
find it.
minute.
Okay, Chris goes, nah, it's to keep your hand from flying off from hitting you in the face while you masturbate. Wazoo study, as I recall. Yeah, that's where you can get a fucking, a degree in fucking keg stands.
Oh, yeah, it's like a hilt on a sword. Yeah, so your hand doesn't slip off.
Was that the night you got in trouble for me stripping on stage?
Yes,
that
that
was
is the
Scott.
Taking his belt off, pulling his pants down. It was crazy.
That was some good shit, dude. Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know if I might be able to find it. I take so many damn videos and shit.
Of what?
Everything.
Like?
Like this. Just shoving cake in my friend's face.
Hell yeah.
I'd take, yeah.
Hey, we just officially had Joe on the podcast.
Yeah. No, he's been on the podcast before.
He was.
That's right.
He's been on it twice. Oh man, I think I'm getting near it, but let's just let's just keep moving on.
I
No?
keep moving on. And also,
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Oh, got it.
Okay,
here we
let's
go.
see. Oh, Christ. Here it comes.
Just take it out.
Just watch, and then Derek. Oh, you can't see. Can't see shit. What? That was a great night.
I just saw Trish today too. She's doing good. She's alive.
Yeah.
She was talking about she went to like some Solstice thing where bikers were like boobs and wieners were hanging out or something.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It tracks.
All right. Hi, Trish. Great.
Trish.
Moving
Yeah.
on, right?
She's at a bar that I do the orders for. And it's like, hey, it's like 11:30. Shot a Fireball. It's like, all right.
What are we doing? What's the reviews for the regular Mountain Dew?
I think I could muster a full can of the Baja Blast.
Hold on. What do you mean muster?
The other one was just too sour, too sugary.
Did you not finish it?
No, I got it done, but
Oh.
for the sake of study and review,
Oh, well, let's take a study and review.
I need
You
to see how I
polish it.
felt after finishing one. And I feel pretty fucking good.
All right. We got about 10 minutes left, about 12 minutes left. So I want to go over this last thing.
Jesus Christ, what are you on?
I gotta go, man. I got
No,
other
you
people
don't.
waiting,
Oh,
He's
no, you
late for a
don't.
very important date.
right? I'm like the rabbit with a little
Just remember
pocket watch.
priorities, Jared. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have
He's
to be
Jared
there.
in Blunderland.
That's right. I'm fulfilling my obligations all day.
Ew. Have you guys had the alcoholic monsters? No.
No.
I have enough monsters as it is. I don't need to add more to my body.
Okay, so here's how my afternoon went.
We're going to keep going. Jared can leave. Derek and I
go.
will finish the podcast.
Here's how my afternoon went. So I had a storage unit. I've been using a storage unit for almost 5 years now. I haven't needed it, but I keep paying on it because I've been too fucking lazy to go back.
How
And
much do you pay, sir?
About $200 a month.
Is that all?
That's not too bad.
No, it's a 10 by 10. It's like right down the street from my house. But I've just been. What are you doing with that, boys?
We gotta clean up an aisle too.
I'm gonna clean you up. Yeah. But
Promise.
finally, I was able to go and rent my U-Haul truck. And my buddy Tyson, thank you so much for giving me a hand. Went and got the U-Haul truck, and I've been honestly trying not to rent a U-Haul truck because the last time I went, it says 1995, blah blah blah, rent this in city. No, and I was like, all right, $20, U-Haul, whatever the charge is, that's fine. After I did it and returned everything, I moved my stuff into a storage unit, which was less than a mile from my house and less than a mile back. Well, about a mile back and forth, round trip. And when I went to go pay it, they made me pay like $100 and some for this U-Haul. And so I've been just like, fuck U-Haul. I'm never running from you again. And then Tyson was like, no, I got your back. Let's go. We'll make sure this works. So we go down, get the U-Haul. It's $22. Cool. The guy goes, yeah, I'll just need a card. And I said, well, can I just do cash? He's like, no, we put a card on file. So, just remind me, just let me know you're going to pay cash. I was like, oh, I'm letting you know I will pay cash when I come back. He's like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just take the cash when you get here. I'm like, cool. So I go out and he already tells me that the U-Haul is filled. It's already got the gas in it and blah, blah, blah. So just as a precaution, I take pictures of every dent and every scratch. I take a picture of
Derek America.
the gas tank, which is not full. It's not full. And I take a picture of the mileage. And mind you, this is at 1:30. I had made my reservation. And at 1:40, this is when I was taking all the pictures. So I'm still in the parking lot taking the pictures. Anyways, go do my thing, whatever, bring it back. I have gone 1.5 miles. Total round trip, everything.
Right.
And I pull up and this shady looking dude comes out and he's got this U-Haul like sweater. He's like, yeah, man, I could take that. I was like, you just came out of the alleyway. I don't think I'm going to give you the keys to this U-Haul. Yeah. You could have just stolen that. And so I like go in the office. I give him the keys and talking to the guy. And he's like, yeah, so, yeah, it looks like with the gas tank, looks like you got a quarter tank already gone. And I was like, oh no, man. Like I made sure I took a picture and I like sent him the picture. He's like, well, looks like you already been driving around for like 10 miles. And I hit the info button and I go, dude, I took this picture at exactly 1:40 an hour and a half ago in your office. He's like, oh yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. Gas. Yeah. You know what? I won't charge you for that. I was like, yeah, okay, because I haven't used anything. And he's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's blah blah blah. And then he hands me this receipt and I go, didn't I just tell you I was going to pay with cash? Oh, you're supposed to tell the guy out there who's cleaning the truck that you're going to pay cash. And I'm like, what? Why? I already, never mind. So I'm already like angry at this guy. So I go out, I grab the thing and I was like, thanks, whatever. I get in the car and we start driving away and I look at the receipt and my receipt's like at $44. I'm like, the fuck? It's at 22 plus tax, which I get.
Yeah.
Motherfucker charged me for the mileage that I didn't drive.
Sick.
He charged me $18 for 10 miles, which I didn't drive.
Is there a minimum though?
No, there is no minimum. He was like, oh, if you're just driving like a mile away, like it should be fine. I was like, okay, cool. But whatever they had on file or whatever, they had on file that it was a quarter of a tank gone and 10 miles already driven on it. And I took pictures of both to prove that, you know, I didn't do that. And he was just like, oh man, just fees and stuff.
So he didn't check the vehicle improperly.
Either he did or they just at U-Haul like bump it up.
No, they like to fuck you over.
Yeah, they like to fuck you over and bump it lower to like, oh no, it had a full tank. So they get you for gas and they get you for mileage. So I was already steaming and I was like, I'm driving away and I'm like, fuck, it's just $18. But
no,
if that guy was smart at all, that would mean I would have to leave the U-Haul place at exactly 1:30, drive 100 miles per hour, 5 miles one way and 5 miles back to get back to put 10 miles on there in 10 minutes. Are you fucking crazy?
So
he's not a mathematician. He
now,
works at U-Haul.
now the moral of the story is, this is the story that Jared's saying. Fuck U-Haul, find a friend with a truck and give him a pizza and a 6-pack and let's fucking
Fuck U-Haul.
Yeah, like
Fuck U-Haul.
That's just bullshit.
how am I driving a mile a minute?
That's 60 miles an hour.
Is it 60? Okay, so I had
freeway speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long
Sorry,
does
I
it
drove-
take
yeah.
to do a mile?
60 miles per hour. Sorry. 5 miles up and 5 miles back within that 10 minutes. And then go, oh, yeah, I'm taking a picture of the mileage in your parking lot again. You're fucking, okay. So he's fucking with me. So I decided to find out.
And a lot of times it's not, a lot of the times it's not the people who don't have a high school diploma that work there. They just input the numbers and they say, this is what it is.
Yeah.
My mini shield.
Danielle Lawrence goes, this is why we document.
And that's the thing. As I documented and as I'm leaving, Tyson goes, so what did we learn? And I was like, shut the fuck up, man. He's like, what did we learn? And I was like, apparently I need to take the pictures in as soon as I take them to show him that he was wrong.
Yeah, by the way, what does Tyson do? Logistics, right?
He does logistics for an auto parts company.
Yeah.
So the logistics guy is giving you shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's
Fuck you,
allowed to.
Tyson.
So, anyways, I figured out, hey,
It gets
how
his
many
rocks
people
off.
have been screwed over by hidden fees and taxes and funny shit? And I found this, and I'm going to give you just like 2 stories of people that got Airbnbs that they got fucked on.
Let's hear it.
So I'm sure you guys have Airbnb stories, nightmares, but okay.
Oh, I got a real bad one.
At the last Airbnb we went to my husband's family, the host won an additional $5 per person for hot tub use, and they had cameras in the back.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay. No one used the hot tub while we were there. Not at all. And a $40 hot tub usage charge showed up on the tab. My uncle was so pissed and fought at one, but they claimed somebody sat on the stairs for 3 hours and that justified $40.
Oh.
They sat on the stairs of a back porch or somewhere.
Somewhere in the vicinity of the hot tub.
Yeah.
You
And
got
also-
to enjoy its aroma and the sound.
Right. And also, Chris goes,
Which is
not safe to go undocumented in this day and age.
I know, it's
Correct.
crazy.
Yes.
Okay, my family stayed in an Airbnb, and after we booked it, the host sent me an email with 3 pages of detailed instructions on what to do and what not to do. And then this is just a tiny bit of what was included. Now, I'm not going to go over all of it, but there's a shit ton of it. But
All right. So Danielle goes, I want a receipt that states funny shit.
so here we go. Heat. The fireplace is preferred, more economical source of heat of the house. Please turn on the ceiling and doorway fans to distribute heat and turn down the thermostats for electric heat when using the fireplace. When using the electric heat, turn up the heat using the controls in each room as needed. 60 to 65 is usually comfortable temperature range. Please turn off the heat and close the doors of the bedrooms if you're not being used in the bedrooms during this day. During this day, you will not be using either bedroom. Please turn the heat off, close both, and an hour or so of reheating. Like, what? That's insane.
You know what you can do is just increase the rate it costs to rent your spot and don't include the weird sentence because it makes people feel uncomfortable and weird.
Why? Here's the thing: is like if you have an Airbnb and shit like that, and here's the thing: like when I look at an Airbnb, if they have a hot tub, I want to use a hot tub. That's cool. Why have fucking hidden features or prices? This is fucking stupid, man.
Increase your rate of renting your spot for projected usages.
Or don't be
Just
a
make it
fucking
inclusive.
asshole.
Yeah. And if someone really decides to crank their heat at 100 fucking degrees for 5 days straight,
Yeah.
then they're psychopaths.
Well,
And
here's the last one.
you
This
still made good money renting out your fucking house.
This one's hilarious. Okay, I stayed at a large house last summer with friends. We're all in our 40s with small children. So I assure you, the rowdiest we got was a few beers on the back porch after we put the
Lies.
kids down.
They do Molly and fucking do fucking.
There was a charge for using the fireplace, a charge for using the hot tub, which was never used, a charge for a spoon that somehow went missing. Yes, they counted the spoons.
Oh,
And the part I still can't wrap my head around is they accused the adults of bleeding in all the beds.
of bleeding in all the beds.
Yeah, but what really happened was the washing machine was old and left rust stains on the bed sheets. So when they put them on the bed or whatever, there was rust stains on the bed, and not they literally thought there was a bunch of people just bleeding in all the fucking
We're
bedrooms.
banging all of our wives and they're on the rag because they all like get together and they like have the same cycle and yeah. What the hell, really?
Well, I got 5 minutes left on me, so I gotta go. You guys can talk all you want. You can sit there and
Hey, Derek, you want to do Mad Libs with you and I while Derek leaves?
Derek, you gotta leave while Derek leaves.
Hey, I'm leaving while I talk.
It's ridiculous, but at the end of the day, it's their house. They pay the electric bills. You know what, Scott? You're on mute.
Yeah, that's why.
Hey, Scott, go bleed in somebody's bed.
Hey, go bleed
Go
already.
put your rust stain somewhere
No,
else, eh?
that's what I'm saying is calculate that into the cost of the rent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you don't have to make all these absurd rules and then surprise people with hidden tacked on things. You're already paying for excessive heat use. With
Yeah, but here's the thing.
the surprise hidden
If
fees
you
is what fuck people.
undercut everybody, you know, like the same house, same square footage in the same neighborhood is $175 a night, and yours is $100 a night. Boom! Of course, they're going to pick yours, but you tack on all those hidden fees, so you still get the same amount that you normally would to pay all that stuff, but you get more people renting it all the time because it's cheaper.
But there's 90% of Airbnbs, people aren't worried about the total cost. You're sharing costs with a bunch of friends. If it's a nice spot, there you go. I don't really care how much it costs. It's cheaper for us all to pay rent.
Yeah.
Those little, you're not getting Airbnb renters on nickels and dimers.
Steph just jumped in. Who's Rusty Sheets?
That's another good name for a
Rusty
band.
Sheets was a guy that was in this punk band in the 80s.
I'll hit you up, Scott.
All right, I actually do have to go. So,
All right, hey, Derek, you want to stay on and BS a little bit, or you want to roll?
Let's just wrap it up.
ooh.
Ew.
Let's just
Ladies and gentlemen, because of time constraints, because Judy has to go and get the out of here and go himself and
Hey.
and
I was here at 5 o'clock, ready to roll.
Oh, I'm
Somebody
sorry.
over here is
What?
collecting kitty cards over here.
I have a
mini Captain
by
America
shield.
I know you're gonna
By
start
the way,
freaking out.
I've been here every week, and you guys been doing your own. You and now
what are you talking
wanna
about?
leave.
You were little people wrestling.
Oh, I've been fucking off.
No.
All right, I gotta go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jared has to leave because he's Jared.
Yeah.
I'm Low.
I'm Dewick.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Hakuna Matata means no worries. And you can
Sure.
y'all can go yourself. See you next week.
Finger hearts.
Finger hearts.
Finger hearts.
Bye-bye.